like to call to order the City of Belton Planning Commission session for Tuesday, July 7th, 2026. Could we have the roll call, please?
Chairman McPherson.
Here.
Mayor Larkey.
Here.
Councilmember Pryan.
Here.
Commissioner Christensen.
Here.
Commissioner Crate.
Here.
Commissioner McDonough.
Here.
Commissioner Ruggles.
Here.
Commissioner Shutt.
Here.
Commissioner Walton.
Thank you. First item we have on our agenda this evening is the review of our June 16th Planning Commission meeting minutes. Those should have been all distributed to all of you. Are there any additions, corrections that need to be made? And if not, is there a motion to accept as printed?
Go ahead. I make a motion to approve the minutes from June 16th, 2026. Second.
All right, thank you. Motion and second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. So moving on to our new business for this evening. We have the a presentation for Project PROJ 26-018, request from BILT Industries and KPI Solutions for approval of a rezoning from PR, Parks, Recreation, and Public Use, to BPR, Business Park Restricted, approval of a preliminary and final development plan for a 99,000 square foot warehouse and associated site improvements, and a preliminary plat and final plat for a two-lot subdivision for Built Industries and KPI Solutions Industrial Park on 12.16 plus or minus acres at the southwest corner of Markey Road and CB Drive. And we will be having a public hearing. It was announced. We will hold that. But first, we will ask our city planner, Ms. Fernandez, to present the item to us.
Great, thank you. An application was filed for rezoning from PR, Parks and Recreation Public Use, to BPR, which is Business Park Restricted, and a preliminary and final development plan to develop a 99,000 square foot warehouse building on the lot south of 801 West Markey Road. This request also includes the preliminary and final plat for a two-lot subdivision to be known as Built Industries and KPI Solutions Industrial Park. The property is bound by Markey Park, Markey Business Park, and the Belton Public Works Facility. Currently, Lot 2, the lot to the south of the existing building, is vacant. To give some project background, 6 acres, Lot 1, which is the lot on Markey Road, was purchased from the city of Belton, which was part of Markey Business Park, in 2004 to develop the existing warehouse that's currently on the property. To allow for future expansion, an additional 6.16 acres, or Lot 2, which is the subject of today's project, was purchased via a lot split from the city of Belton in 2017. And there's an ordinance number for reference for you. And the property was not rezoned when it was sold from PR when it was transferred ownership. Based on the rezoning request to BPR, the zoning district permits the development of a warehouse and manufacturing facility, and the plan meets all site design and parking requirements with no modifications requested. I'm going to switch pages so we can look at the final plat here. The plat includes 2 lots, which meet all lot standards. I can zoom in as well. The final plat includes all required utility, drainage, and access easements. Lot 1 and 2 are proposed to have shared access easements for both the main entrance off Markey Road and for the secondary fire access off of CB Road. So the main access to the property is the existing one that enters and exits off of Markey Road. Moving on to the site plan. I know these are a little tough to see. The site plan indicates that the proposed 99,000 square foot warehouse development will be completed in 2 phases. Phase 1 includes the majority of the development with 81,000 square feet of warehouse and 80 parking spaces, as well as a new detention pond and improvements to the existing detention pond. Phase 2, shown in this lighter rectangle area, includes the remaining 18,000 square feet of warehouse and the additional 38 parking spaces. The warehouse expansion is proposed to the south of the existing facility, and the proposed parking lot and access drives will utilize the existing entrance off of West Markey Road. A secondary fire access is proposed off of CB Road that utilizes specialized paver blocks to support a fire apparatus, so it's not a full access point. And 4 loading docks and a drive-through door are proposed on the north side of the building, which face internally. And those loading dock doors are facing here, and then this area here is the secondary access onto CB Road. Moving on to the landscaping plan and the detention area. The site plan provides all required landscaping for the development, including street trees, parking lot landscaping, foundation plantings, and detention landscaping. Additional landscaping is included around the loading dock to screen view from CB Road and Markey Park, which meets UDC requirements. The proposed detention area is located on the south side of Lot 2. So this is the detention pond here. And the existing detention area is proposed to increase in size, which meets all stormwater requirements. And then this is their existing stormwater pond here. Moving on to the elevations. Let me zoom out. There we go. The proposed warehouse building includes a gray and black color palette that utilizes a variety of architectural metal panels. Due to the nature of the building, the exterior uses color variations instead of physical changes in the facade. But the foundation plantings are proposed along the entire west and east sides of the building, which would soften the exterior. The main entrance of the building is located on the northwest corner and includes storefront windows, a defined entrance, and then windows are provided along the west and east elevations. This is the main entrance here on this corner. Loading dock area here. And then the west elevation and east elevations. Staff recommends approval of this application with the 2 conditions listed in the staff report. And there is an email printed in front of you as well. We did receive an email in reference to this project. And since it didn't make it in the packet, we wanted you guys to see that. So I'm here for questions, and the applicant is here as well.
All right, thank you. I do have one clarification I'd like to make that I think will probably help. Probably a lot of us have the same question. At the time in 2017, when the lot was purchased from the city, they purchased both lots at that time, is that correct?
No.
They did not purchase both at that time.
Correct. So the first lot, which is where the existing warehouse is now, was purchased in 2004. And that lot was part of Markey Business Park, and that's why that is currently zoned Business Park. And the second lot, which is where this building is proposed on, was bought via a lot split. Likely split off of the land that was used by Public Works, so it was already zoned Parks and Rec. That was split off and sold in 2017, so it was just never rezoned after it was sold.
And was there a reason for not rezoning it at that time, or just?
I could not speak for previous
Okay.
administrations of why it wasn't rezoned.
I know that's a question that we had in a previous session, that came up, and this was kind of a similar type thing. And
Yes.
Typically, a property is not rezoned until we know what the exact development plan and land use is going to be. That's how we handle things currently. That was likely how they handled it back in 2017 as well.
Okay. All right, thank you. And is the applicant here?
Yes.
Is there anything additional from what staff had in their report that you would like to add? If so, if you'll come to the podium and just state your name, let us know any additional information that you think would be pertinent for us.
Can you hear me? Sorry. Will Dubois with Davidson Architecture and Engineering. Honestly, I don't believe I have anything important to add. Staff, I think, did a great job presenting. We worked very closely with them, going back and forth to make sure we're meeting all the latest requirements for stormwater, facade, landscaping, everything. So we feel like this is a great project with an existing business to help them expand their capabilities, and we're very excited about it. I know they are as well, and then they're here as well if there's any questions for them.
Okay, thank you. All right, so at this point, we will open this, because it has been announced, as said, as a public hearing. And so we will call the public hearing into order. And I will ask, are there any people here that would like to speak either in favor or in opposition to this zoning request change? And if so, if you'll just come to the podium and state your name for us. But anyone that would like to speak either in favor or in opposition? Okay, I'm not seeing any movement. We will close the public hearing then, and we'll open it up to the commissioners. Any questions or comments from anyone on the commission?
Did I hear correctly? Extra trees?
There are additional plantings around specifically the loading dock, yes, to screen view.
I thought you were happier than normal, not that you're not always.
Make sure your mic's on, please.
That's that seat.
I know it is.
On the fire access,
Yes.
is that going to be a standard access, which the built industries will use? Or will it be just temporary? How's the fire access work off
Sure.
CB Road?
Yeah, so a full access point was requested to not be off of CB Road since it does not function as a public city street.
Right.
So a fire access point, which would be gated and have these paver blocks, which creates a pavement disconnection between the drive aisle and actual CB Road, is able to support a fire apparatus, but is not able to support normal daily functions. So we're just trying to discourage the use of a secondary access at this location off of CB Road. So the main access would be off of Mark.
So it will be gated?
Correct.
Okay. One other question. Built Industries, is this just for them, or they plan on leasing some of that 99,000 feet out?
I believe it's fully for built. Is that correct? Yes, I'm
Yes.
getting nods.
Okay.
Mayor?
I would like to comment on this email that we got. I know I received it personally in my email, but what's on the dais is, I mean, this company's been in Belton for, I don't know how long time. Prior to them moving out there, they were on Main Street, if I remember right. So this company has been a great partner for over 30 years in Belton, and I can't see that we would not support anything they want to do to continue to stay in Belton, so.
I would just like to add, having driven several times to Public Works and several other areas out that way, I couldn't help but notice your current building and how good it looked and how well maintained, and it really looks nice for our community. And for anyone that's not aware of where this is at, this is basically right along the road, right behind where they're currently at. So it's just kind of an addition on behind where they're at between there and Public Works. And so it's not something, and again, I think this kind of goes to what was in the email that the mayor referred to. But it's not that we're taking park land away. We're not taking anything away from Markey Park in this request. It is strictly property that sits on the other side. You drive through, there's the playground, there's the dog park, there's ball fields, and this is on the other side of that road if you're taking the road back into the parks or into Public Works. So it's not something that is taking from Markey Park. Wanted to make sure that was clear. Stevie?
Oh, go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd also like to echo that it's, warehouses have kind of gotten a bad rap here in Belton. You hear warehouse, people just suddenly, go, ugh. But, being a partner with the city that they have for so long, I think it's a great idea to do that. I do also look the fact that we had one person that was opposed to it, and we have a public hearing again, and nobody shows up. So it's hard for me to vote against something when there's no public turmoil over it. I mean, if there was 30 people here, we'd think about it. But again, there's nobody here. The only other question I have is whenever there's a rezoning like this, and it's parkland that's being rezoned, is there any communication with parks about this, or is it just? Okay, I was curious, I didn't know.
Yeah, we did, and the Parks Director said, obviously, it's been 10 years since the city sold it, so it was agreed to then. And just the other day, we discussed it with the Parks Director.
Okay, I was curious, I assumed as much, but I wanted to make sure, and I know that land is not really good for park use anyway, so.
Yeah.
CJ, I find it hard to believe you didn't watch city council last week.
I
Not
did.
that I wouldn't believe the chairman, but the Parks Director did say he had no issues with this. It hasn't been parkland for, ever parkland, but the
Right.
city hasn't owned it in so long.
Yeah, I did miss
They
it,
had
I
no
did
issue.
miss it, so it's
Yeah,
my fault.
well, you can still catch up on it on YouTube. So.
Check out our YouTube channel. So I did want to point out that the additional landscaping along CB Road will help soften any sort of impact to Markey Park. And the Parks Director has also said that he is going to relocate that playground eventually that is located on CB Road. So that will, again, add an additional buffer and pull those occupants away from CB Road.
And that was already been in the works even
Correct.
before this was.
Yeah, so hopefully there won't be any negative repercussions in that manner of this being adjacent to Markey Park.
I would like to say that I have no issues with buffering with you involved. I know it's going to be thoroughly buffered.
Perfect, thank you. I enjoy the buffers.
All right. Any other comments, questions? I think we will do individual on the public hearing for rezoning and preliminary development plan.
You just closed the public hearing, right?
You did.
I'm sorry, the rezoning and preliminary development plan. I just was reading off of here what the actions were that we would take, but.
Yeah, so for the votes, there's probably additional discussion, but for the votes, it's a motion, vote, and a roll call for the rezoning and the preliminary development plan because it was a public hearing item. The other three will still need individual motions and votes, but they can just be voice votes.
So I'd make a motion to approve the, oh, sorry,
So
sorry, Cindy.
Markey is not a great road right now. I know there's works, I know there's talks about expanding that and planning it out, and I don't know the time frame of that, and I don't need to get into that necessarily.
Just tidbit information, we received a grant to
Yep,
do that.
I
Okay.
saw that.
All right.
About how many trucks would we expect that road to carry potentially before we got that road refixed?
I don't think you'll see.
If you could come up.
Yeah, please.
Thank you. Yeah, I think the applicant will be able to answer that question a little bit better.
I don't think you'll see an increase. It's probably what we're doing today.
Okay,
We just outgrew the building.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are these semis or
Yeah.
box trucks, semis?
Both.
Any other questions, comments? Mayor?
I'd make a motion to approve the rezoning and preliminary development plan for project 26-18 as presented.
Second.
All right, thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ask one last time for any input. Seeing none, could we have the roll call, please?
Commissioner Christensen,
yes,
Commissioner Shutt,
Aye.
Councilmember Bryan,
Aye.
Commissioner Crate,
Aye.
Commissioner McDonough,
Aye.
Mayor Larkey,
Yes.
Commissioner Ruggles,
aye.
Chairman McPherson.
Aye. All right. So now we would entertain a motion for the final development plan. The information that has been shared is going to carry through with these next three items. So we just need a motion and second for consideration of the final development plan.
I'd make a motion to approve the final development plan for project 26-18 as presented.
Second.
All right, thank you. And as directed by the director, we can do this with a voice vote. So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you. And
I'd make a motion to approve the preliminary plat for project 26-18 as presented.
Second.
you still have one more chance. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And last one.
Motion to approve the final plat for project 26-18 as presented.
Second.
Got it. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you. Those have all passed. Director, do you have a update for us on the Unified Development Code?
Yeah, we have received all of our drafts. There are still a few drafts that we are waiting to send, a few draft chapters to send back after our city attorneys have reviewed those to the consulting team. The consulting team is editing things based on the first round of revisions, and we will be having a meeting with the consulting team sometime later this month to hopefully wrap up the a final draft that we'll be able to present and share that publicly for public feedback. There'll probably be a work session with Planning Commission and Council on what's in the current draft as well, for some high-level information, changes to procedures, and some of the development standards that would be coming forward for additional feedback from you all, for potential additional revisions before we bring a final draft forward.
All right.
So hopefully we'll have that here in the next few months.
And is there anything else you have to report?
We will have a meeting on Tuesday, July 21st. There'll be a public hearing. We did receive a fairly large expansion of the Odessa Carvana facility up on 155th Street. A 93,000 square foot maintenance facility that they're going to add, and some accessory car wash that they'll also have on site. So that public hearing notice went out last week, and that will be on Tuesday, July 21st.
Okay, very good. Any other items?
Second.
All those in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned.